Welcome to the vlog. If you're new here, my name is Sally Darr. I live in Atlanta. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. That is literally so sweet of you. I am so excited to just get outside and have a good fall day. I'm about to go on a run. That is how much I'm liking this weather. I'm becoming a runner. I mean, not really. I ran 20 minutes in the last vlog, and I think I'm just gonna try to do 20 minutes again, and we're gonna see if we can do it. Not only am I going on a run, but I'm going to run to vote. There's a voting center within running distance. So I'm gonna go run there, cast my vote for the election. Early voting in a swing state. If the election comes down to one vote in Georgia, you know who did it. You know who did it. I looked up this morning what my ballot is gonna look like because of course, you know, it's more than just the president. So I filled that out. I have all of my choices on my phone. So when I go into the booth, I can kind of, you know, do it quick and easy. I'm wearing a new top. This is a Gymshark cropped running top. I've had this for a few weeks, but it hasn't been the right temperature for me to wear it today. It's like the perfect weather to wear this kind of top. Also wearing some Gymshark leggings, of course. Their stuff is like thick. I feel like it's perfect fall, winter stuff. In summer, sometimes it feels a little bit too thick, but it's Gymshark weather. It has thumb holes, it's cropped, kind of like my two favorite elements when it comes to a running top. Enough blabbing. I'm gonna get my headphones, my driver's license, put on my shoes. We're gonna switch to my iPhone for this run because I'm not bringing you guys. That would be very clunky. I ran for 20 minutes. I definitely think it was better than the last time I ran 20 minutes. I felt like a little bit stronger, or I felt like my pace was better. I could start tracking my runs if I want to see my progress. I don't really want to know the stats because I feel like if I knew the stats, I would just get down on myself. So I think I just want to keep running for 20 minutes and then like maybe increase from there. But right now, just trying to be consistent or just try to run every few days or something. Now that I've cooled down, this top feels good, but while I was running, I was actually getting kind of hot in it. I ran by the voting place and it looked basically empty. Here we go. Obviously my phone was not allowed in there. I got my sticker. It was so fast. I didn't even have to wait. Like I walked in and went straight to a machine. I'm at my storage unit to get a few things, and the code I could never memorize because it's like a billion digits long. When I moved, I packed mostly stuff that was just like for summertime and not a lot of jackets. And now that it's getting a little bit colder out, I think I want to grab like a sweater or two or a jacket or two. I went to a concert a few nights ago and I wore a sweater, but I was like, oh, I kind of wish I had one of my jackets instead. I opened some of my winter clothing boxes, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. I don't need like a puffer jacket. I just want my like lighter jackets or my like thicker sweaters, you know? This jacket, my sister got me this jacket, I think for Christmas, and this is exactly what I wanted the other night. It's just kind of like a light quilted corduroy jacket that's perfect for fall. Oh my God. Should I bring this home? This is the jacket that I always used to walk in Los Angeles. It's been in like a billion of my vlogs. I feel like I should bring this home. There's this jacket. This is kind of like a puffer barn coat. I don't know if I want that. Here's my puffer coat. I don't need that yet. My pickleball rackets. These are all of my hand knit sweaters. This sweater is like a perfect fall sweater, even though the buttons are kind of coming off. I still love this to wear. Oh wait, this might be perfect. My quilted vest. This is perfect to wear on walks, like with a top like this. I don't know how I did that with one hand, but we're gonna go to a coffee shop in the area. It's called Howdy ATL, and I thought I would go and get a coffee and a blueberry scone. They have very good blueberry scones here. The book that I'm reading right now is Yellowface. This book was really popular. I don't know if it was in 2023 or 2022. I'm not sure. It won some award on Goodreads. On Goodreads, they have a few different awards for different categories that all Goodreads users vote on. So like #1 romance of the year, #1 fantasy. This book won one of those awards. I've been meaning to read it for a while because people say that it's really good, and I placed a hold for it on my Libby app, and it was my newest one to pop up. So we're reading Yellowface. The first time I ever came to this coffee shop was in a vlog from like a year ago titled I Might Move to Atlanta. It's just one of my favorites. I don't know why. It's like very neighborhoody. It's never super crowded. Like it's very low key. Like you feel like you could actually come here and do some work and there's like you and one other person. It's still very good. I got a Panda's Kiss cold brew, a large, which is like it's like a brown sugary cinnamon kind of drink. This coffee shop is near the zoo, so a lot of their drinks are named after animals, which is pretty cute. Blueberry scone. They're kind of addictive, actually. All I know about this book is that it's about a girl who steals like a rough draft or a manuscript of a friend. They're both like trying to be authors, and one girl steals the manuscript of another girl who recently died and then passes it off as her own. That's kind of all I know. This is all of my laundry hanging up to air dry. I think I'm on like chapter like 3 or 4, so I didn't read that much, but oh my god, chapter 1 of that book is crazy. It was kind of hard to read, honestly, but also it really got my attention and I really want to keep reading. I didn't stay there that long because I realized when I paid for my coffee, I didn't have my wallet. I just paid with like I paid with my phone, just like my wallet app or whatever, but I realized I didn't have my wallet, which was not good because that meant that I was driving without my driver's license. So I was sitting there and I was like, okay, my anxiety was high and I felt like I couldn't stay there that long to read because I was like, I need to go home. I didn't want to be out with my car without my driver's license. I've been texting my sister and I think we're gonna carve some pumpkins tonight. So I'm gonna go over to her house. She picked out 2 pumpkins and got like all of the carving supplies and everything. So I think I'm gonna go over to her house and hang out tonight and we're gonna make pizza, carve pumpkins. It's gonna be a nice fall evening. I don't know the last time I carved a pumpkin. I mean, maybe I carved one in college for like some club kind of activity or something, but I don't know, maybe not. I really can't remember. I mean, I haven't carved a pumpkin with my sister since we were kids. Every Halloween since we've been kids, we've been in different cities, so it'll be fun carving a pumpkin with my sister because we can reminisce on, you know, our childhood activities. Probably just gonna read until it's time to go over there. I guess this one's mine because I sat down at this chair, and then there's this one. Cute. And she got this kit, a little carving kit. It comes with a little booklet that has like different ideas for what you can carve into it. I feel like I'm just gonna focus on scooping out the guts, and then I'll go online or look at that book and see what I actually want to do in terms of a design. My sister and my brother-in-law have a pizza oven that they just built or like put together or assembled. So we have like pizza dough and stuff. We're gonna do little personal pizzas for dinner. So that's gonna be pretty fun. No complaints. Perfect night.
I feel like Dad, whenever he would carve the top of these, he'd always do like a little indentation.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Well, do you do it in?
I think he did it out. I think you do it either way.
To like lift? Is that
yeah, or so you like can figure out how to put the top back down so it fits. Because it's like if it was just round, then it wouldn't
then you wouldn't know. Okay.
Know where to put it. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do that.
That's crazy that that's like locked into my memory.
Let me get. Okay, do you want gloves or do you want just like paper towels to wipe hands after?
Do you have gloves?
Yeah, I have like food gloves.
Okay, let's see. Haha! Nice.
What would you like to hear?
You can look up spooky fall things. Okay, I think I'm going with a cat. Here's a photo reference right here of something I found on Pinterest. Some pen and paper to practice our designs and then attempt the real thing. Let's see. I'm scared. Getting pumpkin under my fingernails. Yeah!
Nice.
Yay!
Yes.
Success.
No, I think we're good. And then we'll do some red onions, so if anyone wants to chop red onion.
Worked pretty well.
Yeah.
Ooh, that looks
It
good.
goes so fast.
You think about like when you put a pizza in the actual oven, it takes so long. But I guess those are frozen pizzas that I've done.
Yeah, and then this is like twice as hot too.
Good morning, y'all. I'm wearing a new sweater, zipped all the way up. It's actually not cold outside whatsoever. We had a little bit of a chilly week last week. This week, it's hot again. But I just got this sweater from Cotton On. I don't think I've ever owned anything from Cotton On before. I've always known what it is and like seen it at the mall. You guys can't see it that well in the car right now, but it's like this cropped zip up sweater with a hood on the back. I don't know. I think it's pretty cute. First two things I need to do this morning, go to USPS and go to UPS because I have some things I need to return, ship out, whatever. This is the USPS that sometimes takes a little bit longer than it should. So I'm gonna get in line and then we're gonna go to UPS. And then after UPS, we actually have a fun errand to run that I'm really excited about. After I go ship out these packages, we'll talk about what that errand is. I'm pretty excited for it. First things first, let's go do this. Am I good?
Yes, you are.
Thank you. Yeah, you too. Thank you. I just drove like 20-ish minutes. I actually don't know what area I'm in. Maybe I'm in like Midtown. The errand that I am running. Okay, when I was in Los Angeles, Sarah had this print on her wall and I was like, oh my God, that is so cute. Where did you get that? And I actually remember when she ordered it. I think she like saw it on Instagram or like she saw it online somewhere and she ordered it. I kind of forgot about it until I saw it again when I was in Los Angeles. I was so obsessed with it that I was like, okay, unfortunately, I am going to have to purchase that. This is the print that Sarah had. It's this girl and a cat. The cat has a shirt of the girl like crying, and then the girl has the shirt of the cat meowing. I'll link the artist below. I'm pretty sure she's based in the UK. So I got this print, and then I also got this print of this cat pushing a little baby cat. There are so many cute prints on her website, but these are my two favorites. So I went ahead and I ordered these two. So the errand that I'm running is I'm gonna go get these framed. When I moved, I got rid of a few frames that I had because I just had a bunch of frames from Amazon, which were fine, but you know, they're cheap, they weren't matted, they weren't framed well. And I've decided, you know, now I'm 28, moving forward into the next era of my life, I'm going to get things framed properly. In college, I just put posters on the wall with like tack and tape. In Los Angeles, I graduated to not just putting posters on the wall with tack, but you know, putting posters in frames with frames from Amazon. Moving forward, we're not doing any more Amazon frames. We are getting things professionally framed. We're doing nicer frames. We're doing actual matting. As easy as it would have been to just get on Amazon and get frames for these, I have decided to mature. Once these came in the mail, I was researching places in Atlanta that I could go get them framed. I was considering going to Michael's because it's definitely more affordable, but they actually, you know, like mat it and it would be better than whatever I do. And then there's obviously local shops, which probably have like really unique frames, but is definitely going to be more pricey than Michael's. Then in my research, I found FrameBridge, which I'm pretty sure I've like heard of FrameBridge before. Like I feel like they do a lot of advertising online, pretty much like an internet framing service. Like you mail in your art and they frame it and then they ship it back to you. Thought it was like a totally online service, but they have a physical store in Atlanta. And for some reason that just made me want to go to FrameBridge because I'm like, okay, interesting. Like it's an online service, but they have like an in-person store. Anyways, we're at FrameBridge. Right there. I just parked out front. I already like designed what I think I want for both of these prints on the website, and then I'm just gonna go in person and be like, hey, this is what I was kind of looking at on your website. Do you think this is good? What would you suggest? Getting my first thing professionally framed. Framing is so expensive, which I knew, okay? Did I expect to spend almost $300? No. She said it would be ready in like 2 weeks and I'm just gonna come back in person and pick it up, but she was so nice. I loved the girls that worked in there. They were like so fun to talk to. So far, loving FrameBridge. We'll see in 2 weeks when I pick it up, but I'm sure I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna give one of them to my sister as a gift, and so I thought it would be fun to have like the same frame. So we're kind of like matching, but different prints and different colors. I don't know. So we're kind of like matching, but different, which is so funny because I think Sarah also got the exact same two prints and she gave one of them to her sister. And so I'm literally just doing exactly what Sarah did. We'll be back here in 2 weeks to pick those up. I'm pretty excited. I think they're gonna look pretty good and I think my sister will like it. I wish I had the finished product to show you guys right now because I really hyped up this errand, but I also don't have anything to like show for the errand. The girls in there were obsessed with the prints too. They were like, wait, can you like please like show us this girl's website? Like show us her Instagram. Like we need to write this down. I think I'm gonna head back home and I'm probably gonna read more of my book once I get home. I'm only like 20% into Yellowface. I haven't made like so much of a dent, so I don't have that much to share about it. I don't feel like the real drama has set in quite yet. Right now I'm just kind of nervous, okay? Because she is going through with like publishing this book right now. It's not really like out to the public yet, but I'm getting kind of scared for her. I feel like someone's gonna find out that she stole this manuscript. Very, very nervous for her. Mental performance elixir, okay? Sharper mind, lower stress, better energy. That's what we're working with right here. No clue what it's gonna taste like. I can't tell. I keep wanting to say matcha, but that's just because it's green. I can't really place the taste. It doesn't taste bad, but there's something in there I don't recognize. Reclaim your brain. Sure, that's fine. The situation right now is it is 12:05. The apple pie, I mean, I did start it later because I started it after dinner and we had a late dinner. I didn't realize how long the prep was gonna take. And then on top of that, I didn't realize that it baked for 15 minutes and then 45 minutes after that. So it's in the oven for an hour. So we will be having apple pie at midnight, which is not an issue.
I'll actually be having it at 1 a.m. I think.
We will be having pie at 1 a.m. What's wrong? We're gonna watch Love is Blind and The Penguin until 1 a.m. while this is cooking. It better taste good. Okay, we have two choices for ice cream at this fine hour. Homemade vanilla, bluebell ice cream. Also have peaches and vanilla ice cream. About to cut into this bad boy. I'm gonna do a big knife. Big taste test on camera. That is pretty good. I didn't end this vlog. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I did not do a proper sign off, and that's because I packed my bags and I took my ass to Florida on a beach vacation. Sorry, I did finish Yellowface on that beach vacation. Thoroughly enjoyed Yellowface. I had a pit in my stomach the entire time. I also read Verity by Colleen Hoover. I had never read Verity before, and like that also gave me a pit in my stomach the entire time. Right now, I'm reading Wellness by Nathan Hill, which I am loving. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this fall video. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Letterboxd, Goodreads. With that, I am so sorry that this vlog is ending this abruptly, but with that, this is goodbye. What I really want to do is sit on the couch and read my book, but I can't do that because priority number one is packing.